We cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used when we created them. The true sign of intelligence is not knowledge but imagination. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. The only reason for time is so that everything doesn't happen at once. It should be possible to explain the laws of physics to a barmaid. It gives me great pleasure indeed to see the stubbornness of an incorrigible nonconformist warmly acclaimed. The only real valuable thing is intuition. Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Logic will get you from A to Z, imagination will get you everywhere. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. Never memorize something that you can look up. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. Try not to become a man of success. Rather become a man of value. Old man's advice to youth: never lose a holy curiosity. It is not that I'm so smart. But I stay with the questions much longer. An empty stomach is not a good political advisor. At least once a day, allow yourself the freedom to think and dream for yourself. Before God we are all equally wise, and equally foolish. What really interests me is whether God had any choice in the creation of the world. Everybody is a genius. But if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it will live its whole life believing that it is stupid. No amount of experimentation can ever prove me right, a single experiment can prove me wrong. A table, a chair, a bowl of fruit and a violin, what else does a man need to be happy? Never do anything against conscience, even if the state demands it. It gives me great pleasure indeed to see the stubbornness of an incorrigible nonconformist warmly acclaimed. Out of clutter, find simplicity. From discord, find harmony. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. I believe in intuitions and inspirations. I sometimes feel that I am right. I do not know that I am. If at first the idea is not absurd, then there is no hope for it. Life is a preparation for the future, and the best preparation for the future is to live as if there were none. The revolution introduced me to art, and in turn, art introduced me to the revolution. The tragedy of life is what dies inside a man while he lives. We cannot solve our problems with the same level of thinking that created them. One thing I have learned in a long life, that all our science, measured against reality, is primitive and childlike, and yet it is the most precious thing we have. The ideals which have always shone before me and filled me with joy are goodness, beauty, and truth. We know from daily life that we exist for other people first of all, for whose smiles and well-being our own happiness depends. The more I learn, the more I realize how much I don't know. Energy cannot be created or destroyed, it can only be changed from one form to another.